Hello everyone, so welcome to my channel and today we are going to create this reel. This reel is quite simple, modern and aesthetic and client love this kind of edit. So in this video we are gonna show you this 3 frame from composition to animation, and without further ado let's jump into the Premiere Pro.
So as I have imported the reference and the assets, so you can see the reference, and here I am going to create this 4 frame. So this is the reference one, this is two, third and fourth, and all the assets are in here. So you will grab all the assets from the description box below. So check out the links. Now let's create a sequence. So for that I am going to new item and select sequence and go to settings and take the frame size to 1080 to 1920 and name it as Tata. And now go to our first reference. So this is the reference. As you can see, there is a white background, and there is this frame, and there is a QR code, the barcode and the leaves, and in the middle there is the text. So it is kind of a text based frame. Okay, so let's add our the leaves first. Okay, but before that I need to add a color matte. So color matte should be white, and let's take here, and now go to assets and take the leaves. Okay, so bring it here, rotate this, something like, okay, before that I think I need to mask it out. So let's take the mask and only take this portion. Now scale it up, let's say 50 or take 60. Now take another, okay, for this one. Now again I will take these leaves here, and let's take the mask and mask this out. So something like this, and let's scale it up and add here. All right, and as you can see there is some drop shadow is added. So I will add the drop shadow from the effect, add drop shadow, and let's make the distance about 80 or maybe 50, and increase the opacity and softness to maybe 120, a bit more softness. Yes, and the same thing I will add in this layer here, and only I will change the distance, maybe something like okay, distance is okay, but I will change the directions. So here's the direction. So as you can see that there is a bit, this is not looks good because there is a mask. So the mask, I have to increase the mask a bit more so that I can't get any cutout thing. So something like this. I'm going to do the mask. So yeah, and the softness maybe more, and the distance a bit. Now this is the leaf, so let's label this as green. Okay, now take this line here. Okay, and I think there is a changes in the color, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit changed. Okay, so let's take the tint effect, put it here, and I have to change the black portion because this is really black. So in the black portion, I will go to like a bit ash color more. You need to add something like this, and again I need to duplicate this layer like this. And what I will do, I will just add flip flip effect. So this is, I need a vertical flip, also a horizontal, something like this. And let's get it here. So just open the safe margin so we can know that what the exact position that I'm going to add. So let's say it may be here and like here. Okay. So yeah, it looks good. Now let's add the QR code. So also I will label this lines to like blue or a bit same as it's not visible. Okay. Okay, so let's add our barcode. So this is the barcode and let's add it here, something like that. And then add the QR code as I have here. So I have added the QR code. Okay. So this is the QR code I'm going to add here. All right. Now I will add our grid. So the grid will come here. So here is the grid, but I need to crop a bit because I need this grid a little bit. Or I can do one more thing if I am not okay with the cropping. So let's increase its size. Maybe let's say 230. Okay. And I will go to the opacity and go for the ellipse mask. Okay. So here is the ellipse mask. A bit I will increase its size and let's increase the feather of it. Yep. And also I change the color. Let's change the color like tint for changing the color of it. And let's add this gray color, more grayish. Okay. And also I will change this color as well. So let's copy the tint and go to QR code, paste it, and also go to QR code and paste it. And I think this is like very subtle for the QR code and the barcode. So let's take this color and also the same like this one. Okay. So yeah, now it looks good. Um, okay, I think more black for both of this. Yeah. And now we will add the text. So what's the text? In 1991. So let's add the text. And for this, I'm going to add my text presets. So this is the text preset that I'm going to add. Let's cut it from here and let's add from in 1991. Okay. And let's make it black, full black. And let's make it heavy and increase its size. Let's say 80. More increase. All right. And how about bold? No, I think heavy is okay. And let's take the color, something like this. Okay. This doesn't have any effect. Okay. I like it, this one. Okay, 3636. This one. All right. And let's make it a bit down. Okay. And now I will add this, this box. So let's put the layer here and go to the shape layer, rectangle, and just add this one. Bring it down here and let's say go to align, go to essential graphics first, align to the center. Okay. And according to this, I will reset the position of it. And let's also add here a bit. Now in the color section, I will add the linear gradient, something like this. Um, okay, and I need something like this. Okay, and I'm going to round it the corner a little bit, not too much, very subtle. Okay, so this is our first frame we have created, and then move to our second frame, which is something like this, doesn't changing. All right, now we have also the color matte, and we will add the Taj Mahal here, and let's put it here. It's lit up. How about if I can bigger the size, because I don't think that it looks so impactful. So I'm sorry, I'm not judging, but in my eyes, in my opinion, it feels so. So I'm just putting it here, and let's add our flag, our tiranga, which is maybe go to here. Okay, not tilt, but think this looks good. So this looks good, and now we will add this grid. So this grid, I will add the same grid here as well. So no need to like create another one. I just drag and drop, and let's bring it here. Okay, and scale it down, put it here, maybe here. Okay, here, too big. Yep, and let's add our drop shadow. So this is our Taj Mahal, and this is our flag. So label this. Okay, then now I will slightly change the color from the Lumetri color to Taj Mahal. Okay, something like this, and go to curve. Okay, so to show its contrast, I just drop down in the mid-tone of this. It will look like this. This looks quite good. And let's add the sharpen a bit more. Okay, and okay, yeah, and then add the drop shadow. Then add the drop shadow, comes through it, and let's distance, maybe change the direction, something here, and the distance, something like this, and the softness will bring something like that. All right, also the same drop shadow will add in the map. Okay, so here's the map, and let's add the text. So the reference, let's see, India is growing. Okay, so here I added the text here. So let's bring this text here, and let's add India. Go to our essential graphics and type India. Okay, so here I will add forever freedom. Let's add this. Okay, I don't think it will works. Morganite. Okay, one more. I think add build. Let's say build. Yep, I think this will work. So let's resize this and bring it behind the Taj Mahal. And okay, let's bring it here. And now we will add another text. Go to browse, and let's add this text. Okay, this. Okay, let's add the text from the bottom. Okay, bottom to top. Now it will convey that is growing. Is growing. Make it also black or something like this, and make it like script in script font. Well, I like Ali script. Okay, so let's work with this one. Let's add it here. So India is growing. So yeah, our India is growing. And now let's move to the next reference. Let's say the Tata. Yeah. So this is the building. of Tata Motors and bring it here, and let's add our line. So I have the line here. So let's add this line. I think this one is, yeah, let's add this line and we'll just flip it vertically. Yeah, and let's add it here, and we need it behind the building. And then there is the barcode. So let's add the barcode. Let's add it here. All right, and make the line a bit small. So I will change the color of India. Let's take another layer and go to essential graphics, change the color to like this color of the India, and go to effect and control, take the mask, okay, and let's add it here. And now I will increase the feather of it, and you can see that the color of the India is look like this. So something like this it will happen, okay. And also I will add the color, maybe white, maybe white, maybe a little bit off white, so that, okay, it's not visible. How about if I take this green color? Is it look good? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so that it looks good. Maybe yes, blue is looking good. So added blue. I think black is looking more crazy. Yeah, yeah, this looks good. Now, so our second frame is also complete. I'm working on a third frame, and now let's add the grid here, and let's move to the here, and the building must have the top, okay, and we will add the text. So the text is, we will add first the Tata here, and bring it in the middle, something like this, like here, and let's see the reference, an Indian company, okay. Also add this essential graphics and Indian, maybe it will Helvetica, Neo Bold, bring it down, maybe 40, come up here, and let's bring the company, something here. Okay, so our third frame is also completed. And now let's go for our fourth and the last frame of this tutorial. So let's add the Tech Mahindra building, okay, and let's add the line that is here. So I'm taking this line. So the line is here. Let's scale it down and bring it here. Also scale a bit more and put it behind the building. Now let's add this barcode. So here is the barcode. So I have added, and let's resize it and position it in here. Then also I need the grid. So here is the grid. Okay, just drag and drop here by pressing Alt. And okay, this is our building. So let's add here, and also just scale it down. Okay, so it's something like here. Okay, and bring it down, maybe 90, a bit smaller. Yep. Now just write the text, which is very easy. So let's say take our Mahindra. With this text, let's write it down, the Mahindra. So Mahindra, and bring it behind. I don't think that it needs to like go to behind the building. I'm going to add here, okay, and scale it more. And the text is starting with Mahindra, okay. So just add this text, which is starting with, go to Essential Graphics again, and starting, then scale it down and bring it up here and just make it more black. Okay, so this is our fourth frame that we have completed. Now we are going to add the motion. All right, and so let's change the timing first. So let's change the timing for the text, and the graphics might become later. Okay, I'm adding the animation first in here, actually, in the text and in this shape. So for this I will take a crop effect, something like that. And okay, I need from the right. Okay, so the right will come up here, and let's, in the first frame, something like this. So let's ease in and ease out. Okay, it's done. Okay, so this is the animation, and make it more smoother. And I need a little bit edge feather, like 10. So before the edge feather, it will look something like this, but after that it will look like this. Okay, so you can see the difference. Yeah, now let's bring this in the leaves. Okay, so here are the leaves. So I have already pre-made presets, but in this video I'm going to make this motion from scratch. So many of you have asked me that I don't understand that what how you are adding those presets. So yeah, let's add the transform effect first. So I will show you one, and the rest I will show with my presets. So just take a look of it. So let's add the transform. Let's add it, this one. Let's see, this is this one. In the transform, let's go to the transform, and I always give the keyframe in the last position, which is usually, the last position is in the position that we want in the frame. Like if want to see these leaves here, so it might be its last position. Okay, and we will animate out of the frame something like this. Okay, in the first place, correct? So we will do this intentionally. So like something like this, it will look. Okay. So if I go more, so there is another leaves that is in the same frame. So it will come up. So we will keep something that will not disturb the frame. So something like this. If I keep this, then it will not disturb our frame. So let's add the ease in and ease out, and let's make our curve something like this. And you can see our motion is added. And with the transform effect, why we use transform effect? Because it will make our motion smoother and also add our motion blur. So in this case, like this checkbox is composition shutter. I will uncheck this box, and with the shutter angle I will add 180. You can go far away like 360. Okay, so I will add 160. I think 180 is it looks good. You can see. Okay, so something like this it will look. All right, and how I save those presets? Now I will just select this transform effect and right click, save presets, and just rename it and OK, and nothing else. Your presets will save here in your my presets. Okay, so in here, yeah, you will see your presets will save in the same name that you have given. So I have those presets like text blur from left to right, text blur from right to left, text blur from top to bottom. So the same way I have did, so you can did for your own. See, anybody or creators will say you that you can purchase this, you can buy this. So I suggest you, please made your own, and use this same effect, same presets in all the videos, so you don't have to pay anyone. Okay, so yeah, so I show you, and now you create your own and apply to your video, and it will save your time, it will save your money, it will save your energy. Okay, now let's add the animation on this leaf. Just drag and drop here, and the animation. Okay, okay, because it is rotated, so it will come from this side. Okay, see, so I don't like this animation of for this frame, so I will do it manually, not with the transform, but with the position only. So here is the position, and go to this here, and let's add ease in and ease out, and the same way we will do something like this and this. Okay, so this is our first frame. It will come up, and let's just, so let's change the timing first. Let's say India. So India will keep here and is growing maybe a little bit later. So India, okay, this is the same layer. It is something like this and like this. And before that, I need to animate our Taj Mahal. So for Taj Mahal, let's add like this text blur. So like top to bottom, I need from bottom. So this is animation from bottom. So this is happening. And also for our map, let's take it from the left. So something like this. Okay, let's move to our third frame. So I just changed the timing, and only I have to animate this one, nothing else. So this is the timing I have changed, maybe a little bit here. Okay, and let's bring those here as well, and it is stopped here, so I don't want to be a very certain pauses, because the certain pause makes your editing looks cheap. So again, I will change the timing and only add the building from bottom. So the same motion that I have added for the last two frame. So this is the one, this is the second one, third and fourth. And now to add some excitement in the video, first I will add an adjustment layer. This is our adjustment layer. Okay, and just bring it down here. Okay, and let's add the transform. So I have a pre-made presets, which is my transform, which is nothing, just add the transform effect, and I just uncheck the box and just shutter angle 200, and I save this preset. So yeah, this is really easy. Just add the transform effect here. Okay, I think I have taken two transform. So the transform effect, now we will, and the scale, and now ease in and ease out. Now go to here, and let's add the curve, something like this. Okay, so this is, or maybe something like this, and let's add 140 or 120. Yeah, yes. Okay, now also I will add the blur, so Gaussian blur. So I will add the Gaussian blur in the adjustment layer, and the blurriness will be 0 in the last, and it will like 15. All right, and now from the Premiere Composer, let's add the rotation. Okay, and let's take it here. Also, I can increase this, also this. Yes. And now here what I will do, in the Taj Mahal, this is the Taj Mahal, and I will add my transform and position, so something like this. Okay, so this is coming up and this is coming in the middle. Also, one more thing I can add, which is this adjustment layer. So let's take from here, from here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 frame at this point, and let's take 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 frame here. Let's add the Gaussian blur. So I have also a pre-made presets my blur, the same thing, nothing hush hush. So something like this, and make it 0, and come up here again and make it 0. Okay, so you can see something like this. It's not that much of impactful, so let's make it 50. Okay, so yeah, this is something I'm trying to show you. Okay, so again I am going to add the data, my transform, the position, and a bit up. Okay, and just ease in and ease out, same way, like this. And this is the one that coming up, and this is again entry. And let's, what I will do, I will make a cut here, and let's copy this and drag this by pressing alt, something like this. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, I think Mahindra is coming too late. Okay, so I want it from here. Yeah, still I think it's late. Yep, yep. Okay, all right. So yeah, we have make the composition of all the 4 frame. So this is the first composition. Okay, this is the second composition, third, fourth, and we have also added our motions. Now this is all done, and we are going to create this effect, this one. Like you can see that there is a bit vignette in the corners, and you can see that the in the middle there is nothing like a chromatic thing, but when we move to the corner, you can see the where chromatic lighting is added here. So we will going to add, you can skip this part, but it will add some extra spices in the video, so it will look so much premium. So I'm going to add this, and I'm going to show you this one. So let's move our transition, and now add adjustment layer. Let's add our adjustment layer here, and but before that I need a color matte. I need a color matte, something like black. Okay, okay, let's bring the color matte here first, then let's go to the opacity, take the ellipse mask and make it like this. Okay, and increase the feather. So as you can see, the mask is applied in the middle. I don't need in the middle, so I just inverted this. Yeah, and the mask feather will be something like this. Okay, so we added the vignette, and now we will go to the adjustment layer and add Gaussian blur. Now go to blur, which is 15, maybe 25. Okay, maybe 20, and also add our VR chromatic. VR chromatic. So also add the VR chromatic, and we can do -2, and a subtle we will add, not too much, something like this, the VR chromatic. And to apply in the overall section, we will just go to opacity and in the overall section we will add this and take the ellipse mask and go like this, and now inverted this so that it will apply only in the corners. Also I need a bit, let's make it a little bit smaller, and let's make the feather, let's increase the feather, and also we will add this. Now it will look like this, you can see. So the effect we have added here, okay, so you can see in the reference one, see, so this is the same effect that we have added, okay. Yes. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to connect with me on my Instagram, the Instagram link is down below. And I have also added the Instagram handle here on the screen. Again, I am also added the assets link in the description box. So if you want the project file, just visit my Instagram. You will get the project file there. And I am so active in Instagram, so you can ask me any questions on Instagram. So if you want more tutorials like this, please subscribe to my channel. So see you in the next tutorial. Till then, bye bye and keep learning.